Hey y'all, welcome to a Throwback Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I've got for you today is a new Belgian brew, and it's the Belgian collection. And today's brew is one I did, I think I did this back in the summer. It's 1554. 1554. This stuff is a 6% ABV. It says on here, a surprisingly bright taste and a dry chocolate finish, one evocative of dark brews enjoyed in Belgian taverns 500 years ago. That's what it says on the bottle here. Brewed and bottled by New Belgian Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado. Enlightened dark ale brewed with spice. Government warning, all that kind of good garbage. Now it says you're actually supposed to drink it before October of 2024, so we're not too far out. I mean, I think it'll still be good. But other than that, I mean, that's all the information that's on the bottle. I enjoyed this brew the first time we did it, so we're gonna do it again. Since I ain't been to Murfreesboro in a while, y'all. It's been cold. I've been working my tail end off. We had some snow and all this kind of stuff. I ain't been able to make it to Murfreesboro, which kind of sucks because I want to go see my grandbabies. I got grandbabies down there. I ain't been able to see them. And usually when I go see my grandbabies, I'll pick up something, to review. And I'm kind of missing my grandbabies. But anyway, we're going to make it down there for too long. So we're just doing revisits since I've got so much beer to do. We're doing revisits so I can make a trip down to Murfreesboro. All right, so it's New Belgian 1554. See what this looks like. Oh, that's pretty. I don't remember it being that dark. Boy, it is. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. I mean, it got that reverse cascade, and you can see how it's dwindled now, but it was like dark, medium, and then light. Of course, that's a kind of a tan head there, but that reverse cascade just went up in the head. Now, I can see through this one. That and yesterday, I couldn't see through it at all. Of course, it was a stout. This is more like a Belgian ale, I would call it. It says a Belgian collection. It doesn't call it a Belgian ale, but it's supposed to have chocolate notes and all that kind of good stuff. We'll give a bottle a swish and finish pouring it off in here and get a taste of that head, get a whiff of it. I've had a few today. I have a few every day, whatever. New Belgian 1554. Now, New Belgium was the one that does Voodoo Rangers, and man, I love the Voodoo Rangers. I've only been disappointed in one of those. I mean, they've got a ton of them. Let's get a whiff of this head before it goes away here. I'm getting a chocolatey kind of aroma coming off of it. It's very, very faint, but that's all I'm getting off of it. It's kind of a little bit of a chocolatey aroma. Let's get a taste of it. Well, the head, this is very, very strange. The head has a consistency of like froth milk. If you got a milk frother and you do that and you take a sip of that, the top of the milk, get that froth or whatever, that's the consistency of the head. The flavor is just, it's like very, very lightly chocolatey. Very, very light. Just a little bit of chocolate note in the flavor of the head. That's about all I'm getting out of the head, y'all. Now, the brew itself, because I swished the bottle, I mean, when I first poured it in there and looked at it, I could see clearly through it, but because I swished the bottle, it's hazy now. I cannot see through it. However, I can see light along the edges and the bottom of the mug. I can see light around that, but not directly through it. I cannot see light directly through it. The tint I'm getting around the bottom is like a ruby red. Ruby red around the edges. But yeah, it's hazy. When I first poured it off, the beer was a beautiful ruby gold. Ruby gold. No, it wasn't. It was a ruby red. It was a pretty red brew, you know, and I could see through it clearly. It was bright. But when I gave the bottle a swish and poured the rest of it off in there, it made it cloudy. So the only thing I can see now is the tint colors around the base of the glass and around the sides is the only color I'm getting through it. So anyway, this Belgian ale, I'm assuming it's a Belgian ale. It's from the Belgian collection. It's a 1554 to 6% ABV from New Belgian Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. At a 6% ABV. I think I said that already. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own damn way, just like I do. Man, working and making a living is tough. And there's a lot of people that's freeloading out there and, you know, freeloading off our labor. And it kind of pisses me off. So when I have, you know, a chance to shout out the American people that work hard for a living, regardless of what you do, if you have to get up in the morning and go to work, then you're a hard-working American. You know, you pay your own bills just like I do. You provide for your family and yourself just like I do. And you pay your damn taxes just like I do. You know, the government, you know, rakes us over the coals every chance they get, and, you know, all we can do is vote. And work, which is what I do most of the dadgum time. I work 12-hour days, y'all. And I'm tired of it. I'm about ready to retire, but I got another 6-7 years before I retire. I may not live that long. Anyway, whatever. I thank you, brothers and sisters, for the hard work that you do. Cheers. Wow. I gotta be honest, man. This stuff has been in the fridge. And of course, it says it was best by October 2024. It's not got a whole lot of flavor. It doesn't taste bad, but the chocolate note that I got in the head is about the same in the body, and that's about all I'm getting. It's not got a whole lot of distinctive flavor to it. Man, it's good and cold. It's easy to drink. It's not like drinking water, but it's not got a whole lot of flavor. It's easy to drink, man. It goes down smooth, but it just doesn't provide a distinctive flavor, really. It's got a little bit of note of chocolate, and I mean it's good, I guess. I mean, I can't say it tastes bad because it don't taste bad. It just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor from what I'm getting. I'm going to score it a B+. Now, I can't remember what I scored it back when I did it in the summer. But it's a decent brew. Give it a shot if you ain't never, if you can find it. Maybe find it a little more in date. I mean, I'm a little bit past date on it by about 4 months, but it does not taste bad. It's just not providing me a whole lot of flavor. I'm getting a little bit of maltiness and a little bit of chocolate, and I don't want to say watered down because that's not right. Watered down stuff tastes bad. And this does not taste bad. It's just got, I don't know, a weak flavor maybe. Maybe a weak is a more proper term. It's easy to drink, man. I could throw this back like nothing. It's just not got a whole lot of flavor to it. For whatever that's worth, y'all, I can't remember what I scored it when I first did it, but I'll put the little square up there at the end of the video. Maybe you can go back and look at that if you want to. I'll go back and look at it. Anyway, it's a decent brew. I'm gonna score it a B+. All right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for what am I doing tomorrow? Fridays are for you. So y'all stay tuned. Take care. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. It's easy to drink. It just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. I mean, you can chug it without a problem. Anyway, whatever.